All right, guys, this is going to be a fun one. I asked Claude to make me as much money as possible on Etsy in 60 days. So I'm going to run through this full prompt workflow so you guys can run this too and just brainstorm, see what it says. There's so many good ideas that this has generated, and these prompts are really, really good for brainstorming and actually getting a real plan to generate more money, more sales, more revenue on Etsy in the next 60 days or so. And all these prompts I am going to include in my Etsy Games community here. I have a whole section inside the classroom on AI automations for Etsy sellers. Tons of stuff in here, tons of resources, amazing community, positive, motivational, fun, safe community. Over 260 members right now and growing. So I'm including these prompts inside there. If you want to join, you can join for as little as $2 a month and get access to the Etsy Traffic Challenge. So make sure you check that out. The link is below. So let's run this and see what we can get this bad boy to tell us about making some moolah on the platform. All right, so it's going to ask for 2 Etsy products. We're starting small. It's going to match skills, tools, or assets I already have or can access for under $50. Again, we're starting small here. Not require existing audience or traffic. Must be listable within 7 days. Have room to scale. And then the key here is to ask clarifying questions so you're 95% confident in your recommendations. So here we go. We're going to copy and paste, enter, and then we're going to start this workflow. Then it's going to ask us follow-up questions, which is going to help really button this down, dial this in, and refine our outputs here. All right, so here's the first set of questions. What skills, tools, software do you already have access to? All right, so I have access to Canva, Google Docs, photography, video, writing, copyright, sure. Spreadsheets, all right, boom. Lots of access to things. What types of products are you open to selling? Digital downloads, printables, physical. Let's just do printables and digital downloads. Make it easy here. How much time can you realistically put it per week in the next 60 days? Let's just say 5 to 10. So then based on those questions, it's going to start refining the next stage. All right, what niches do you know well? Let's just do health and fitness. Do you already have an X? Yeah, let's just say yes. All right, here we go. Product number 1, women's strength training workout bundle. Product 2, macro-friendly meal prep planner. And then all the information about it, scalability path, and then here's the 7-day launch plan that it gives you what you should do each day. All right, so that's step 1 to get an initial idea, right? Now the next one is going to be finding your model shop and then doing more research based on that. So what we're going to do then is copy and paste this prompt in here. Who is the single most successful shop I should study to make this happen? Limit to one shop. I must sell the same product type I'm about to list. Be realistically replicable. Have public listings. Tell me exactly what to study and set a hard cap on how long I should spend studying before I list. All right, so we're going to do that. Do some more research and on a model shop. All right, here we go. It did an analysis on the top shops, and it says study trainer toolbox on Etsy. Why this one? Trainer toolbox has 3,000 sales, 4.9, so it's giving you why. What to study, and it breaks down your study time, cap of 90 minutes, not a minute more than you build. So that's the thing, people get lost in the weeds. We want to learn, take action, right? So 15 minutes, their top listings and pricing. 20 minutes, their listing descriptions. 20 minutes, their photos. 15 minutes, their tags. 20 minutes, their reviews. And the one thing TrainerBox does that most sellers miss, they offer multiple sizes and everything. The single move doubles the buyer pool because it removes, will it fit my printer planner? So yeah, that's pretty cool. It's something that people don't really think about is the sizing and the mismatching, and all the printers are different. So now prompt 3 we're going to enter in here is going to be pretend you're the owner of that Etsy shop. Create a 60-day plan that needs less than $100 up front and makes me as much money as possible on Etsy, starting with my first sale as fast as possible. My first listing must go live by day 7, traffic, all the enlisting expansion plan. All right, so here we go. So this is basically taking your initial research, that initial ideas, that initial niche, and then leveraging that towards a top selling shop, and then leveraging that top selling shop to leverage it back to you to create a plan so you can emulate what they're doing and do it just as good, if not better. A lot of leveraging going on. That's the word of the day, leveraging. So we're going to hit that and let it do its thing here. All right, cool. So here is our plan. Claude is really cool about creating these documents that are just so super easy to follow and visually appealing as well. So this is the full budget breakdown, weekly revenue targets, listing expansion plan from 0 to 5, day 5. So yeah, these are your different products. And this is really cool. This is really cool how this breaks this up. Core product bundle, variant, niche, core. So it breaks out the different strategies of your product lines, which is a big proponent of. That's where a lot of people get to move a lot faster. And then day by day execution plan of what you should do every single day, which is really cool. Review generation system. I mean, this is super involved. This is nuts. All right, so that's all well and good. Now this last part is what most people miss, and this is what's going to take you from good to amazing to genius level. So this is this prompt is called the friction killer. So we're going to copy and paste this here. So this is where because a lot of times what people do is they prompt AIs wrong, right? So they're getting not as good of information. They're getting more generic information. The other thing they do is they take it at face value and they don't push back. A lot of times AI will make the output seem like, rainbows and sunshine, all well and good, when there's problems with it. It needs to be picked apart a little bit, because if you just took this at face value, I'd be doing all these products, doing all this stuff, and it may not work as well as I want it to. So this prompt allows it to be your sparring partner. So it's going to pick apart what it just told you and get you to critically think about it, because we still want to use AI, but we want to think through this stuff. We don't want to take it at face value. So I'm going to include this prompt. So it's going to look at all the information, all the brainstorming that we just did, and find problems with it. So then from there, we can decide, do we want to move forward? Do we want to adjust our plan? Do we want to tweak what we're going to do? So blind spot, the first sale is harder than the plan implies. The plan says the first sale by day 7. Like Etsy ads will just deliver it, but a brand new shop with 0 reviews, 0 sales history, 0 social proof is algorithmically invisible. Wow, that was a hard word to say. Etsy ads can buy clicks, and I agree. I mean, you shouldn't be doing Etsy ads right away anyways. This is why, it's not the end all be all. You can get a really good plan, really good information, but it's never the end all be all. Blind spot number 2, 5 to 10 hours a week doesn't build 25 listings. Each listing realistically takes 2 to 4 hours. Yes and no. You can do this a little bit faster, and Claude can actually help you do that. I just did a video on how Claude can design stuff for you with Claude Design, which is crazy. So you guys can go back and check that out if you missed that one. Blind spot number 3, Pinterest takes 3 to 6 months to compound, not 60 days. Pinterest is long game. Yeah, Pinterest is slow burn like every other social media channel. Blind spot 4, you're competing on a crowded search term from a cold start. So it says Etsy's algorithm strongly favors shops with sales history and reviews. Your niche choices are smarter than the core terms, but the plan doesn't lead with them. It treats them as afterthoughts in week 4. The plan assumes execution will feel easy, but it isn't, basically. Risk assumptions: Etsy will be profitable early. Etsy ads on a 0 review listing runs at a loss. Yeah, so that's why you shouldn't do Etsy ads to start, for sure. Risky assumption: the bundle will outsell the individual products. Bundles work when buyers already know and trust your individual. Now the 3 questions to answer yes or no. Question 1: in the past, when you have started a project that required consistent creative output over 8 weeks without seeing results in the first 2 weeks, have you finished it? Okay, this is like getting you hey, this is going to be delayed gratification. You've been doing a lot of work without a lot of reward right now. Do you already have one person in your life who would buy your first listing within 48 hours of it going live? Not as charity, but because they genuinely will use it. Question 3, are you comfortable showing your face or voice on TikTok or Reels? So this is like the social media play. So if you answer these questions, then it's going to come back and make adjustments, and you can have it make adjustments to the plan based on these assumptions and kind of rework the plan accordingly. So I'm not going to continue through this, but this is, again, if you were just to take this plan at face value, you'd be like, all right, let's run with it. But then there's all these blind spots that you're not seeing. So it's things to kind of think about and get yourself ready, at least, for what's about to come, because it's not necessarily going to be just an easy road. But with this stuff in mind, you can refine your plan, make adjustments, and avoid some of these pitfalls, avoid some of these blind, and also have the right mindset so you can move forward in the best way possible. So those are the 4 prompts. Hopefully that helps you guys out. Again, I will drop them in the community. I would hope that you would want to come and join us in the community. It's an amazing place. Put all kinds of resources in there for you guys. The sole purpose is helping you guys build a sustainable, profitable business for the future, and not get scammed and have kind of weird people in there. So that's the nice thing about having a paid community. Even though it's very, very low cost, it keeps out the weirdos and it keeps out the people that aren't serious, which is nice. So that's it. Hopefully it helps you guys out. I'll be back soon with some more good stuff for you.